Yep, flies. Down there. False entrance. Flies. Let's go. Don't stand too far back. I'm good looking. I've got to be on the camera. So we just aired down the tyres on Eustace Loop Road, and we just make sure everything's good before we take off. I think we were looking pretty good. Enjoy this little bit of Paradise Road before it comes into the corrugation. These roads are rough, isn't it? So the 2011 NT Pajero has a corrugation alarm on it. It's specially built in, and it's called, when the corrugations get too bad, the windscreen wipers come on. You know when the roads are really bad when the windscreen wipers come on, eh? Tyres down by now, you're an idiot.
Yeah, look at it. Basic four-wheel drive. 101.
Reduce your tyre pressure.
Lock your hubs.
Lock your hubs. Engage four-wheel drive using lever or button and select high for H4. I wish we had a button so we could select four-wheel drive. Went up that flash. So we're having a little bit of trouble getting up this hill with our traction control on the way to the trailer. We just dropped the tyres down to 15 and we're going to shoot up there. So here we go. We're on. Okay. Just cut into that video when I was jumping in the car and we're going to drive up that hill. It all went to shit from there. As you can see by the rings around my Goldie can, the road was very corrugated. We're coming into campsite 5 in False Entrance, and campsite 5 is really hard to find. We found out. We had some trouble with the car going up that hill, had some trouble with the traction control in the Pajero, so we had to drop the tyres a little bit more and just send it, didn't we? Yeah. And once we sent it, we got up that hill and that was fine. But before that footage, we actually come down a really steep hill, didn't we?
Like sliding
really down. Sliding down a steep hill. Anyway, we had a bit of trouble with the car. We got stuck in a few positions. Because I had the tyres down so low, we ended up doing a bead on the front passenger tyre.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
And so we thought, okay, so we're down a tyre, we're going to have to fix that. That's not good. So we ended up pumping that back up and it went flat straight away. So we actually found campsite 4, didn't we?
Yeah. We could find 3 and 4,
but we couldn't find 5. We dropped the trailer off, we unhooked it, but the problem that we had with the trailer is that when we were going to reverse, the hitch was coming loose, and it did quite a bit of damage. And I'll show you that damage on some footage now. So every time we went into reverse, we had to stop and muck around and fix that. Not too bad. It's just we had to actually take the hitch out of the Pajero itself, and I'll show you some footage.
So we went back and parked at number 4.
So we dropped the camper trailer at number 4 because we didn't want to do any more damage, because the camper trailer is heavy. It's a Dominator camper trailer, and anyone who owns a Dominator knows that they're solid. They're solid built campers, and they're heavy. So we dropped that off and we left that at campsite 4.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd just take the Pajero,
see if we could find
campsite 5. Luckily enough for us, we're able to pump up the front tyre, and the bead was okay.
Yeah.
We thought we'd staked it, but we hadn't. The bead had just come back on the rim.
Yeah.
So we were able to keep that tyre, so that was good. We didn't have to change the tyre. And then
we went to find 5.
We went to find 5.
So many tracks going everywhere.
Yeah, there's heaps of tracks. There's no signposts. It's really, really bad.
And the mud map
and the maps
that they have,
yeah,
it doesn't coincide with actually what's out there and the tracks.
There. Yeah. So anyway, we ended up finding campsite 5, and it's a great spot.
Oh yeah,
it's an awesome spot. But we just don't think that we can get the camper trailer. We can get the camper trailer in there.
Yeah.
But we just don't think that we can get the camper trailer out.
Back out, yeah.
Without doing some damage.
Yeah.
We know our driving abilities. We know what we can do. We know what we can't do. To get out of there, we were going to have to do some damage to get out of there. So we didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a look around, and we actually found another entrance that led us down to the beach.
Yeah. So going back to that, the main entrance coming in to the campsite, that big drop off, and it has a rock ledge, and then drops down.
We drove back to there and had a look at it.
Yeah, we went back to there to look at it to see how can we get out.
And we went, we're not going to get out of here.
It's not going to. So then we had to try and find another track.
Yeah. So we did find another track.
Yes.
And it meant driving along the beach, along the high tide area, which turned out
wasn't too bad.
Not too bad, yeah. We drove along there in the Pajero by itself without the trailer, and then we drove back to pick up the trailer. The Pajero made it no worries at all along that track.
Yeah.
Once we picked up the trailer from campsite 4, drove down the beach track, along the beach, and we'll show you the footage now. We're driving along the beach. It was going pretty well.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
She started to bog down a bit. I got a little bit worried, but we got out of there.
Soft spots. Yeah.
Couple of soft spots. But we had to do a quick right-hand turn to get back up off the beach and into the dunes again.
We knew that was going to be trouble.
And we got bogged there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what, we spent, 30 minutes, 40 minutes?
Probably, yeah.
In and out, up and down, backwards and forwards, max tracks. We got 4 max tracks.
Yeah.
In and out. We got out of there. We weren't too worried about it, were we?
No. Well, we're up high, so that was okay.
But that sent us, that brought us around to campsite 1.
Yes, that's where
where we are now. And I mean, we booked the campsite 5.
Yeah.
Campsite 1 was already booked. All the campsites were booked here.
Yeah, they were all booked except 5.
But there's no other campsite. There's nobody else here. We're the only people here.
That is so weird. That was the other reason that we wanted to make sure we could actually get out.
I'm not too keen on hanging around here tomorrow, just in case. I don't want to be that person to be in someone else's campsite when they rock up and someone else is there. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But we'll see what we're doing tomorrow, and we'll work out what we're going to do, whether we stay here or not or move on. Campsite 5 is absolutely awesome, but we're not going there.
But really, it's really a rooftop or swag.
Yeah,
really.
Rooftop or swag, just one vehicle, no camper trailers, no caravans.
Oh, definitely, no caravans. This whole place is no caravans.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just going to kick back now. We've had dinner, and we're going to kick back, have a couple more drinks, and then go to bed, and then just think clearly in the morning what we're going to do.
Yeah, start again.
We've done pretty well though.
Yeah,
the car's not too damaged. We had an issue. I think we had sand flying up into the radiator cowl, which was the radiator fan was hitting the cowl and making a horrible noise.
Yeah.
So we fixed that. We did a bodgy job on the hitch to stop it from spinning, and I'll show you that.
Borrowed a bolt from somewhere else.
We borrowed a spanner.
Oh yeah, and
that's on there now. I'll show you that footage. And then
but it fixed it.
It fixed it.
Stopped it doing it.
And then when we get home, we're removing the what are they, 18-inch rims?
Oh yeah.
Off the Pajero. We're getting rid of those. We're going down to 16s.
The list.
What else are we going to do?
What's on your list?
We're getting rid of the hitch on the Dominator. That's going. We're getting rid of that because that
We've
failed.
never had any trouble with a hitch stuff.
I can't remember what this hitch is called. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good, but it let us down, so it's going.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Well,
that's
yeah,
it.
in
Yeah.
the worst place because we're in sand, and if we can't reverse, and it's
Without a catastrophic failure like we had,
actual failure, breaking
then it's
bolts,
not worth
and,
keeping.
Yeah,
it's not worth
that's
keeping.
not. That's not. You can't. You need to know that you can go off road with it.
So we'll just see how we go. We're having fun though.
Hey?
A lot of cooking tonight. So it's potatoes and chicken pasta
Pretty cool.
in the Weber. We've got steaks there. Yeah, we just can't be stuffed, to be honest. We're going to have this and we're going to go to bed. This is our favourite part. That's how that's done. Pick up the dunny. So this is the issue we had with our hitch yesterday. See this lever here? This is supposed to be 90 degrees out here. What's happened, this block here has come loose from the hitch and turned. As we're reversing, putting pressure on it, it's turned that way and bent all this. So the only way that I can unhitch the trailer at the moment is to take the hitch out from here, which is doable. While we're on the road, I don't see any point in taking this off and trying to rebend it. Probably going to end up snapping it. The thing that's caused it is the corrugated road. This bolt here that's on the other side has come out. That stops it from spinning. It's come out here, and that's what's caused it to happen. So what I did on the track yesterday was I grabbed the spanner out from the box and grabbed a spare bolt, put a bolt in there, put the spanner there. I'll take that off today and put something else there. I actually found a bit of steel plate I'm going to put there. So yeah, that's what's caused our hitch dramas. Where does it say the bloody campsite? Actually, I can see where it says campsite. So, campsite 1, where we just come from. Campsites 2 to 5. 2, 3, 4. So we stayed here overnight. And then we're supposed to be here. We got in trouble about here somewhere. With the trailer jackknifing and getting bogged and all that. Then we unhitched the trailer at 4. We drove over, we found 5, we went, nah, it's not happening, we're coming back. And then we come to here, And then yeah, we're supposed to, there's a route through here, but there's a big hill, so we couldn't take it. So we come down here, drove along the beach, and then into one, stayed last night. Yeah, good signage, eh?